Hi everyone, how are you doing this day? Have you ever felt tribe or overwhelming by college life? I sure have. Welcome to episode 3 of Inspire for Student Life, dealing with stress and staying positive. I am your host today, Ging. So today we are joined by my friend Natalie, who I think can give us some ideas or technique that can about how to stay motivated.
Hello.
Hi. So let's talk about how your life. How are you doing this day?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Yeah, I'm really good, but I'm really excited for this podcast beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's move to the topic. So we just had our midterm and now we're doing our finals. How has that been affecting your mental wellness?
Well, the midterms did take a bit out of me, but I got through with all my limbs intact. So, yeah. What about you?
So I think we had worked more than usual, didn't we? Afterwards, I was so tired that all the units felt more difficult or harder. So I'm not sure I have left more energy for the finals.
Yeah, definitely. I had to hand in a few assignments late, which was a really big bummer, but afterwards we went and got some hot pot with our friends, which was
Oh,
a
really?
nice break. Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. So, what did you do to manage stress during your midterm?
I think it's important that we lean on whatever we can when we're overwhelmed with schoolwork. For example, I live with my mom, and uh, when I have too much work, I just tell her so that she knows.
That's a really good point. Sound like communication is a key for you. So your point is, when you feel stressed, don't keep it all to yourself. Tell someone to you trust. It might be your family, a friend, or even a mentor. Sometimes just letting others know can make things easier.
Yeah, exactly. And it helps build a connection between you and the people that care about you.
Mm. So, why is your mother is the best confidant for you, and what should we look for the people we open up to?
Well, my mom can support me in a lot of ways more than just emotional support. For example, when I spend a lot of time at night working, the next day she can drive me so I don't have to get up so early to catch my train.
Oh, okay. You're really lucky to have mom like that. So for me, I only live with my grandma, so she doesn't drive or anything, so that's not an option for me.
Is there anything else she can do for you?
Ah, yeah. Maybe she can cook for me every day.
Yeah, that's good.
That's nice. So, what about positivity? How can we keep our passion when we feel like the work is insurmountable?
I find that if I don't let the work pile up, I don't get that feeling.
That's right, yeah.
But it's not always bulletproof when the work just keeps coming and I feel like I just want to watch TV. I try to remember that 3 years in relation feels like nothing. And if I give up now, it's like giving up on moving forward in my life.
Oh, I see. Do you think that people who always seem positive can ever get tried?
Everyone struggles with something. It's the truth of life. Some people just choose to hide it more than others. I find it really helpful to remember that I'm not weird or nothing's wrong with me for finding things difficult or getting tired. So, yeah, it's a really good point.
Oh, that's really good. I appreciate the idea. Would you say you're a positive person in general?
Not always. I tend to ruminate on some things and focus on some negative things, but yeah, what about you?
So, about me, in my life, I would say I'm a positive person, but when I encounter something difficult or hard, I would stay in a low mood the whole day. Do you have any advice for this?
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I try to remember that my thoughts are only in my head. And, there's studies that show that the way you behave, like physically, affects the way you think.
Really? What do you mean by that?
Smiling can make you happier.
Ooh, yeah.
And
That's
then,
why you keep smiling all day.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard. That's
Okay.
why when I get stuck on something, I try not to mope. And I try to move on and, not behave like I'm sad. And I don't have to let it define me or my entire day.
Alright, that's really good for you. I would try the trick too. So, alright everyone, how do you feel about what we're talking about today? This is for our podcast, our time. So, thanks for joining us today. We have shared some ideas about how to dealing with stress and staying positive. But what about you? What is your go-to method when your life feels overwhelming? Think about it, and maybe you can share with someone close to you. And don't forget to try out some of these techniques the next time the stress comes to your ways. Thank you.